Sometimes we would want to create a title and we would want to distinguish one specific word or decorate it in a specific way that is different from what we have just by defining it inside the editor with just simple color. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to create this exact effect. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Let's start from the beginning. I have here a title and a pre-made template by Elementor from their own Elementor template library. Now, what you want to do is head over to the title that you want to edit or specifically stylize something in a specific way. I'll head over and edit this title, and you would want to head over and specifically know what words you would want to edit. In my case, it would be the word best. So you would want to open an HTML tag and put here a span. And then you want to put after the best close tag of span. You want to put the slash and then span. It's quite simple. There is nothing to worry about here. There's nothing advanced that I'm showing here. Now, after the first span, after the opening or inside the opening tag of the span, you would want to add the word class and then add the equal sign and then open double quotes and then close double quotes. And in the middle of these two double quotes, you would want to write your class. It could be anything. It's just very important that if there are a few words, it will be separated by an end dash. So in my case, it would be something like white and then an end dash and then best and end dash word. It could be anything. Again, just a matter of the simplicity. That's all. So you can also erase the white and just write best word. Now you want to copy the word or the class itself, best word, then head over to the advanced tab and then scroll to the bottom to the custom CSS. Now open it. And now here we want to prefix our class by the word selector. The selector prefix is specifically saying for Elementor only this element. I don't want you to apply the class for every class there is on the website. Now this is very important to remember. Now the reason for it, while I was in the beginning in the journey of making websites and playing with classes, IDs, now IDs is a separate thing, but classes, if they are repeated all over your website, if you don't put the selector inside the custom CSS, the specific design or specific CSS that you're putting inside the custom CSS would be applied all over your website. The selector is limiting it to this specific element. So just as a side note, but it's a very important side note. Back to the class. Now we want to put a dot as I put it over here. Then you want to paste it, best word, then open curly braces, and then you want to stylize the word the way that you want it. For example, you want to add a color, then you put a hex color or an RGBA or RGB or HSL, whatever floats your boat. And then you put the FFF, or for my case, I wanted to put it as white, and then you close it. And then let's say I want to transform it to uppercase. So in my case, it would be text transform, and it will be uppercase. Now, let's say I want to put also an underline underneath the best to emphasize it even more. So you want to do text decoration, and then over here you want to put underline. And now we see that we just transformed this specific word. The other question that might be arising is that what if I will take the same class as I see here, best word, and I scroll over here to the bottom and I would just want to apply it over here and just put the same thing over here under online. Let's say I want to open it, span, and then put the same thing over here, class, and then here, and then best word, and then close the span because otherwise it will not be able to recognize it. And then you see that it doesn't work. Wait, what? Why it doesn't work? Well, you see here, problem is that I've put the selector and that is why it's limited. For example, if I go back to this heading and I scroll to the bottom here while I'm inside the advanced tab, and I head over to the custom CSS and I remove the selector, you'll be able to see here that the power of online is also applying to this. So that's what I meant before. I'll put it back here, selector, then you'll be able to see that it only applies to this specific word that I put over here. Let's say I want to hide the panel, and I'll be able to see here even better, become the best version of yourself. And yeah, that's what I wanted to show you in this video. I really hope this video helped you, and if it did, I'd be really glad to if you leave a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any tutorial that I post on Elementor, WooCommerce, and WordPress. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next one.